My name's Dan Thomas. I'm from Ludchurch near Narberth in Pembrokeshire, West Wales. I started A-levels, but about a year and a half into that, I realised it wasn't for me, and I'd always been interested in engineering, so decided to go on a hands-on route. So from school, I left to go to Pembrokeshire College, which is in Haverfordwest, where I studied Level 3 Extended Diploma Operations and Maintenance. After qualifying, I had a phone call from First Milk offering me a job here after an interview, so I was quite lucky for me, so here I am today.
If you take the size of the site, this site alone is a £120 million turnover business, so training is absolutely crucial. There's a lot of sophisticated plant and equipment here, without having people trained in the right roles at the right times, it's vitally important.
It's a Level 3 Diploma in Dairy Engineering, so that's electrical and mechanical, with hopefully the option of going on to further education after that as well. I didn't have any experience with the dairy industry. I've always lived in the countryside though, so I do know bits and bobs about the farming background and people in the farming community. The engineer's role within the factory basically to sort any problems, so without them the plant wouldn't run at the end of the day. So yeah, it's very important.
If you take the pack of cheese that ends up in your fridge at home, a lot of people don't realise what's actually gone into getting that onto your shelf. It starts life with the milk on the farm. You can see the milk tanker behind us. That milk comes in, and that milk will move its way through the entire process. There's a lot of mechanics, a lot of electronics, a lot of people skill involved in that process. So if these plants aren't maintained and the equipment that's in the factory isn't maintained, then we're going to struggle to put that quality pack of cheese in your fridge.
It operates 24 hours a day, and there's two shifts, there's a day shift and a night shift. There's around 70 people under First Milk here at Haverfordwest. We produce 28,000 tonnes of cheese a year, and 280 million litres of milk goes through the plant. Before I got the role here, I wouldn't have had a clue what the process was running, so I think customers just see it on the shelf, they don't actually know what goes into the process to make it, and you wouldn't really think of that every day. First Milk have put a lot of time and effort into my training already, and as my career develops, I'm just learning more and more. So it takes a lot of time, but through the months that go by, I'm just learning every day. There's not a day goes by where I don't learn something new.
I think apprentices coming into the dairy industry now, I think they've come in at probably one of the most exciting times. The future in terms of dairy in the UK is probably the brightest it's ever been. So for people like Dan coming into the business, hugely positive, and couldn't have come in at a better time.
I'd like to go as far as I could in the company. Obviously I've had chances to display how good I am at present. I'd like to fulfil what the company expects of me and reward them in the long run by their faith they put into me with investing in my future. I've been given a chance of a lifetime really, so I'm just trying to take it with both hands and get the best out of it that I can.